YouTube, how you doing? It's Ian here from Ian here and there. Now then, the next engine I'm going to show you tonight is a bit of a beast. We have seen it before, but it was on the BR Green logo. That'll give you an idea when they're giving too much away. Let me bring it in. This engine, before I do, I've seen it pull 28 carriages, Mark III carriages. It's a beast. The weight of it is phenomenal. It really is. It's a good weight and it's got good traction tyres on, so it really does pull a hell of a train. When I had this locomotive, I thought, well, I'll try it out, see what it'll pull. Only expecting probably 10, 15 tops. And 28 carriages later, I didn't have no more room to put any more on. So I know it'll pull 28, but it could pull bloody 38, all I know. But anyway, let's bring it in. There it is. It's a Class 47. As I said to you, we've seen the BR Green one, but we haven't seen the Virgin liveried one. And I'll tell you now, it is a beast, this engine is. It is an absolute beast. Let's put it this way. This has got to be the most powerfulest engine I've got out of the lot of them. There ain't one that can come alongside this. This isn't a very old locomotive though. It's probably 6 months old. It's running on DC, the same as the other ones that I've been up to now. But it really is a beast. It really is. Plus points, it's a beast. Minus points is I would like all of mine to be DCC. Only it does a lot more when they're DCC. They really do. Some people are like DCC, some people won't. It don't matter. It's all down to personal preference. But with, as you know, the DCC, you can have the lights on them and all sorts going on. The noise of the engine, you wouldn't believe it. I was gobsmacked the first time I ever seen a DCC engine with all of it equipped. But let's have a look at her moving. And she's just as happy going slow like that as what she is going any other speed. But we'll get a shift in. I've just thrown some wagons on the back of her. Just to give you some idea on what it would look like. But I've only ever seen this version of the Class 47 pulling carriages, so I'd have to look into whether it would ever pull freight. But I know for a fact it would not pull what this is pulling, because these are, as you can tell, anybody that knows about trains that are out there watching it, these are before BR took over the network. You'd find these wagons mostly on the back of steam locomotives, but I just grabbed some wagons just so you could see something behind it. But I think you'd be mainly pulling Mark III intercity carriages behind this type of locomotive. I wish somebody would tell me if they ever did pull freight on the Virgin livery. I know they did on the BR livery, but we ain't on BR livery on this locomotive, so I haven't got a clue. But what a good looking engine. Really is. Really is. It's just a beast. That's the only words that I can describe it. It's just an animal. I should find somebody with a massive flipping layout and say to them, stick something behind it. Stick as much as you can behind the old tow rag. See what it'll pull. But it really is a beast. It really is. I can't get the amount it can pull. I haven't got to the end of I haven't pushed it as far as it'll go yet, because I just haven't got the room. It'll sit with this type of train all day long at this speed. It really will. Plus points, it's a beast because it'll pull almost anything that it can get its hands on. Minus points, as I said, it ain't DCC. That's the only thing that lets it down. Because I reckon if this was DCC and it had the cab lights in that you can get and the head lights and all the rest of it going on, I reckon it'd be a fantastic, you know, thing to have. It really would. Especially in that red and black livery of Virgins. I must admit I do like that. But as I always say, you must let me know what you think, you know, because it's always nice to read, you know, to read the comments, even if they are a bit negative, you know, let me know. Probably you think I shouldn't rub it on so much, but if you think that, let me know. I always say to everybody, be honest, that's all I want. Brilliant that is, isn't it? Let me get around. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I can have this really slow look and it sails over the points. But to be honest, it's a new engine, you know, a newish engine, so I'd be disappointed if it didn't go over the points as well as it does. But it'll sit at this speed all day long as well. It really will. You know, as long as you don't have an incline, of course, because then you need more power. But on a flat bit of track like mine is, it will sit there all day like this. Absolutely marvellous, isn't it? It really is. Yeah, let me get down here a bit. And you can see just how slow that can go. It can go even slower, it really can. If I can just literally balance my, because it's a bit of a job balancing the iPad and doing this as well. But as you can see, that's how slow it can go, and it can go like that all day long if it's not on an incline. There you are, look. She really can get some decent speed going, you know, coming into in and out the station and stuff. But yeah, so you must let me know what you think. Another short one. And I'll tell you, it'd be a lovely loco, wouldn't it, with lights on and all the rest of it and the sound system in it. Woo! One day I might find a local shop and see if they can put a sound system in it and stuff, but it is quite expensive. Very expensive really for what it is, but you know, it depends what you want in life, doesn't it? You could have it DC, so you could have the lights on there, you could have him in the cab, oh, you could have the driver sat in there. Marvellous, marvellous. It's making me drool at the mouth, that it is. But all I need you to do is enjoy the rest of your evening, and let me know what you want to see, you know, because we're coming to the end of the top 20 soon. You know, we're coming up to the top 10 soon, so you know, you must let me know what you guys want to see, if there's any favourite engines you've got, and if I've got it, I promise you I'll stick it on. We've really had a ball, we really have, but I just put the wagons behind it, as I said, just for you to have something behind it really. You'd be putting these wagons behind steam engines, you wouldn't have them behind a diesel, because it was these wagons are for when the steam engines was about. Because if you look, they've all got the names on, and I don't recognise any engines to, you know, locomotives with wagons with names on. You know, when I was growing up as a kid with these engines going around, they never had any of that going on. So I know the 47, which this is it's a class 47, obviously. I know they used to use them for freight in the BR period, but I don't know about Virgin. I don't know if Branson does any freight shifting with when he had the 47s on the network, but I'm sure somebody can let me know. But you must enjoy the rest of your evening, and do like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Ta-ra.